Hi, everybody. I'm Sherry Klein, and welcome back. Welcome to Psychic Skills for Beginners. I hope you were able to watch the first class that I put out. It was about connecting with how spirit connects with you, and that is through your clairs. You're either going to hear them, see them, feel them, know that they're there. So if you didn't have a chance to watch that, try to go back and listen to it, and then maybe come back and listen to this one. This is class 2. So in this class, I'm going to talk about meeting your spirit guides. We all have spirit guides that come with us. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to do a meditation, and then I'm going to give you some homework that can really reinforce what you've learned in or what you got out of the meditation. So with that being said, let's start. When we come to this earth, every single one of us has 5 spirit guides that are with you your entire life. And they don't leave until you cross over. Your first one would be your joy guide. Now, anybody that gets a private reading from me, they know that Irene is my joy guide. So they do exactly what they say. They're joy guides, and they are message bearers, and they make you happy. Their energy is very high. They can be female or male. Whatever it is that is tailor-made just for you, you'll figure it out eventually, because we're going to do a lot of classes to where you can connect with them. So we've got the joy guide. Then we have a protector. Protector, pretty self-explanatory. They try to protect you. They try to give you downloads or steer you into a better direction than maybe what you're going. So a lot of people work with protectors too, because they can be message bearers as well. Then we have our doctor teacher. I don't normally work a lot with my doctor teacher. They come to you between the ages of 6 and 20, and they instill morals. But on a daily basis, I work with my girl Irene. Then we also have a chemist. A chemist works with your physical body, and it aids in healing, or he or she aids in healing. So if you have issues with that, this is your joy guide that you want to start working with. We also have a master teacher. The master teacher is very high vibration. A lot of us may never work with our master teacher unless we are in dire straits. All right, so now, again, those are the 5 guides that are always with us. Now, we can have other guides that will come in and out as needed. We can have loved ones too that come in. We can have pets that, believe it or not, pets can be guides as well. And they give messages and everything just like humans, because it's all telepathy or all through the clairs. So it can be your loved ones. It can be angels can come in and be guides. You can, if you're working on a project, an example of something that came up. One of my sons, he had a big test in college, and I said, call in Einstein before your test. So we can call in anybody on the other side to help us. If you want help with your psychic intuition or mediumship, call in one who's on the other side. So there's a lot of guides, but we're going to stick today. In the meditation, we're going to talk about how to meet your joy guide. When I first met Irene, of course, I didn't get anything the first meditation, probably the first several. So if you don't get anything, don't panic, just keep at it. And so the first time that Irene came to me, it was in a dream. And it woke me up, and it was loud circus music, and it startled me. And I saw a cartoon character, the fairy godmother, but it was like every cell in my body was dancing. The energy was just so high, I couldn't even believe it. And I knew that had to be Irene. So she came as a cartoon character, And then I would kind of work with her. And then after several months, I told her, I said, I can't really take you seriously because you're a cartoon character. So then she kind of changed, because they're shapeshifters. She changed into a younger girl with pigtails. And so I worked with her for a while, and then I'm like, it's really hard to take advice from a 7-year-old. So then she made herself a little bit older, but she still will come with the pigtails. And I would say now she looks to be in her late 20s, early 30s. But again, yours can come in anything. They can be butterflies. They can be dragonflies. It really doesn't matter. But the main thing is to be able to connect and get a dialogue going back and forth with your guide. So, with that being said, let's do a meditation. So this is going to be a lengthy meditation, but I want to give you enough time to really sink into it. So if you don't have time to close your eyes and not be disturbed, you can always come back and watch this again, because you're going to want to do this meditation over and over, because every time you do it, you're going to get something different. So everybody, get ready. Let's jump right in and let's do a meditation. All right, so take a deep breath in, hold, and slowly let it go. Again, inhale deeply, and now exhale. Feel your shoulders drop, your jaw relax, your eyelids are growing heavier. With every breath, allow the outside world to gently fade away, and your inner world to become clearer, quieter, and more still. Now, imagine a soft wave of relaxation starting at the top of your head, gently washing down over your forehead, your eyes, your cheeks, your neck, your shoulders, and as it does, it releases any tension. That wave moves slowly down your arms to your hands, your fingertips, then down your chest and your back, all the way to your hips, your legs, your feet, every breath takes you deeper. With each passing moment, your awareness shifts gently inward. Now, I want you to imagine standing at the top of a gentle staircase. Each step you take brings you deeper into relaxation and closer to a peaceful, receptive state. Let's begin to descend. 10. Taking the first step down. 9. Deeper still. 8. Each steps feel softer and lighter. 7. Going inward. 6. Nothing to do but relax. 5. Halfway down. 4. Peaceful, safe, and open. 3. Breathing deeply and easily. 2. Almost at the bottom. 1. You step off the last stair and into the calm, beautiful space. You are now in a place of deep peace and awareness. Open up and get ready to connect. Now, in your mind's eye, imagine a warm, welcoming light approaching. This light carries wisdom, comfort, love, and presence. This is the energy of your joy guide. Allow him or her to come forward now, however they choose to appear. There is no right or wrong way. You may see an image. You might hear a voice. You might feel a presence, or simply know that they're there. Take a few moments to notice. How are you experiencing their presence? Are you seeing them? Are you hearing them? Are you feeling them? What sensations or messages are coming through? Now, silently or out loud, you may ask them any question that's in your heart. You might ask for simple guidance, for reassurance, or just simply their presence. Listen and receive. Let go of any need to figure it out. Just trust what comes. If there's a message, a feeling, or a symbol you've been given, take a moment now to acknowledge it. Let it settle into your awareness. You will remember what is important. Feel the connection deepen. Even if it's just a whisper or a shimmer, it is real. And know that you can return to this space, this connection, whenever you choose. Now, it's time to begin returning to full awakening consciousness, bringing with you any guidance or peace that you have received. Imagine yourself walking back to that gentle staircase. Each step brings you more alert, more grounded, and more refreshed. One, feeling your body. 2, bringing back any wisdom you received. 3, now 4, gently becoming aware of the room around you. 5, feeling your fingers and your toes. 6, 7, deeper, breathe now. 8, returning with clarity. 9, you're almost fully awake. 10, eyes open when you're ready. You feel grounded, clear, and connected. You are back, awake, aware, and completely in control, carrying with you the wisdom of your joy guide. Take a moment to reflect. You may wish to write down what you experienced. You are always supported. You are never alone. And you can return to this place anytime that you wish. All right. Well, how did everybody do? Everybody's going to be different. So again, if you'd like to write in the comments what you experienced, or even if you didn't experience anything, that's okay. The more you do it, like I said, every single time is going to be different. So, or if you have suggestions for maybe something else, be sure to put them in the comment. When I first did this with Irene, of course I saw the cartoon, but another time I did the meditation and I presented a question and I said, I want to know your name. The first name that came to me was Ingrid, and I'm like, oh, I'm like, I don't know how to spell that. How about Irene? So they don't care what you call them, just as long as you kind of keep the same dialogue. And I got to tell you, I went to school 20 years ago with people that it seemed like every week they'd come into class and they changed their joy guide's name. So, and they don't even care about names, honestly, but just get something that feels comfortable to you. And so once you do that, again, here's ways to really connect. And from now until 2 weeks when we have our next class. So again, come back and do this meditation. Try to do it the same time every day. That way your guides will know you mean business. So do that, and then treat it like you've just met a new friend. If you're driving in the car, envision that they're sitting next to you. I would say, Irene, which way is the car in front of me going to turn, left or right? And if I instantly think it's left and they go left, I would tell Irene, oh, good, I got it. But if I think it's going to go left and it turns right, then I'm going to say, no, you've got to give it to me in a different way. So that's something you can do. If you ever go to a drive-through, like at McDonald's or Wendy's or something, ask, what's the person in front of me getting? Are they just going to get a cup of coffee? Are they going to get a sack and a drink? Whatever. And if it's right, then you'll say, oh, good. So that will be your confirmation. So the more that you do that, you're going to know the difference of the vibration of whether it's just you making it up or whether you're really connecting with your spirit team. It's going to take a lot of work. Another way that I used to like to do this too, get a regular deck of playing cards and pull one out face down and ask, is this red or black? First thought. You can't overthink it. If you overthink it, then your analytical mind is in, and then it's not going to work. First thought that comes in, oh, I was right. Put that in the right pile. Do it again. Uh-oh, that one didn't turn out. And then you keep doing it. Don't get discouraged and think, oh, well, I didn't get them all. I'm going to be honest. I'm sure there's people that could get them all. I can't get them all. But this is a way to strengthen that right here, the third eye, the pineal gland. It's just like another muscle. If you go to the gym, you're not going to go to the gym one day and have big muscles. So you got to keep that in mind. How bad do you want to connect with your spirit team? You might want to do it to do readings for other people. That's fine. A lot of people don't want to read for other people. They just want to do it for their own guidance. And this is a great way to start. Work with the Joy Guide. So I cannot wait to hear about everybody's, what they experienced. That's the best part. So I'm hoping we'll get a lot of people write comments and let's get a tribe going here. Let's get a big following, because the more the merrier. And then the more the energy will really start to mush together. And then it just really starts snowballing. So with that being said, be sure to place your comments, hit the like and the subscribe button, and hit that little bell icon. When you hit that bell icon, it will notify you on the next time that we're going to have a class. And again, think of this like a job. How bad do you want it? If you're only going to do this once every 2 weeks, it's going to take you a really long time to get to understand your spirit guides. Not for everybody, but for most people. So remember, the more that you practice, the more your intuition grows. So have fun, and I will see you at our next class. Bye-bye.